Imagine a world where robots and AI are your coworkers, where machines handle the mundane tasks, freeing you to unleash your creativity and problem-solving skills. Sound like science fiction? Well, it's happening right now across Europe, and it's reshaping the very fabric of our workforce. Welcome to the Economy Unpacked Daily YouTube channel. From Wall Street to your street, we share the world of money in a clear way. Today, we're diving deep into the automation revolution sweeping across Europe's labor market. This isn't just about fancy gadgets or futuristic factories. It's a fundamental shift that's redefining how we work, compete, and thrive in the 21st century. And for Europe, with its aging population and industrial heritage, the stakes couldn't be higher. Picture this: a continent caught between two powerful forces. On one side, an aging workforce that's shrinking by the day. On the other, the relentless pressure to keep pace with tech giants in the US and Asia. It's a perfect storm that's pushing Europe to embrace automation like never before. But what does this really mean for the average European worker? Well, let's take a tour across the continent to find out. In Germany, the birthplace of Industry 4.0, robots are becoming as common in factories as Lederhosen at Oktoberfest. Italian manufacturing, known for its craftsmanship, is now blending human touch with robotic precision. And it's not just blue-collar jobs feeling the change. From AI-powered fraud detection in banks to robot-assisted surgeries in hospitals, automation is touching every sector of the economy. Now, you might be thinking, hang on, aren't we falling behind the US and Asia? It's true. Silicon Valley and Asian tech hubs are moving at lightning speed. But Europe's approach is different. We're not just chasing innovation for innovation's sake. We're trying to balance progress with our cherished social values. It's like we're dancing a complex tango with technology, and the whole world is watching to see if we can pull it off. So, what's the upside of all this automation? For starters, it's a productivity powerhouse. European companies can now do more with less, staying competitive in a global market where every edge counts. But it's not just about efficiency. Automation is birthing entirely new industries. Think green tech, cutting-edge digital services, and yes, even robotics engineering. The irony isn't lost on us. Robots creating jobs for humans, and here's the kicker: as machines take over routine tasks, there's a growing premium on what makes us uniquely human: creativity, emotional intelligence, the ability to think outside the box. These skills are becoming more valuable than ever. It's not about fewer jobs, it's about different jobs. But let's not sugarcoat it. This transition isn't all smooth sailing. For every exciting new opportunity, there's a worker facing an uncertain future. Assembly line veterans, office clerks. Many are watching their roles disappear before their eyes. And it's not just individuals at risk. Entire regions, especially those already struggling economically, could fall further behind. The gap between the digital haves and have-nots threatens to widen, both within countries and across Europe. This seismic shift is putting immense pressure on our social safety nets. If large swaths of workers need retraining or face long-term unemployment, who foots the bill? It's a thorny question, especially when public budgets are already stretched thin by aging populations. But here's where Europe's unique strengths come into play. The EU isn't sitting idle. It's investing heavily in reskilling programs and promoting lifelong learning. The goal to ensure workers can surf the waves of change rather than be swept away by them. Some countries are even experimenting with tax incentives to encourage businesses to invest in their human capital. It's a we're all in this together approach that could set a global example. Take the Scandinavian countries, for instance. They're showing the world how to embrace cutting-edge tech without leaving workers in the dust. Strong safety nets, robust retraining programs, it's a blueprint for balancing innovation with social responsibility. Of course, the European experience isn't one size fits all. Germany is leading the charge with its Industry 4.0 initiative, seamlessly integrating AI and robotics into its manufacturing prowess. Estonia, though small, is punching above its weight as a digital trailblazer. With e-governance and digital skills training that would make Silicon Valley jealous. But then you have countries like Spain and Italy grappling with high youth unemployment and the urgent need to adapt. For them, automation is both a threat and a lifeline. It could exacerbate job losses in the short term, but also spark new industries if they play their cards right. So, what does the future hold? Well, forget the sci-fi nightmares of robots completely replacing humans. The reality is likely to be far more interesting and collaborative. Picture a hybrid workforce where humans and AI work side by side, each amplifying the other's strengths. We'll use AI tools and robotic assistants to supercharge our productivity, freeing us up to focus on what we do best. In this brave new world, the most prized skills will be those that machines can't easily replicate. Creativity, emotional intelligence, complex problem solving. These uniquely human traits will be more valuable than ever. The jobs of tomorrow might look very different from today's, but they'll still need that human touch. But here, ask the €1,000,000 question. Will this automated future lead to inclusive growth or widen the gap between haves and have-nots? The truth is, it could go either way. If we get the policies right, automation could usher in an era of shared prosperity, with technology lifting all boats. But if we mismanage this transition, we risk creating a deeply unequal society where the benefits of automation flow to a privileged few. As we wrap up, let's zoom out and look at the big picture. Automation is undoubtedly a double-edged sword. It's driving innovation and economic growth at a breakneck pace. But it's also disrupting lives and livelihoods in ways we're still struggling to fully grasp. Europe's approach to this challenge, balancing technological progress with social protection, could well become a model for the rest of the world. So, what do you think? Is automation more of an opportunity or a threat for Europe's workforce? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. And if you found this deep dive into Europe's automated future enlightening, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on the economic forces shaping our world. Until next time, this is Economy Unpacked Daily, helping you navigate the complex currents of the global economy.